In this video, we are going to see how to create text files in Dropbox for each new Google document. So every time a new document is created in Google Docs, now your objective is that the same document should be saved as a text file in Dropbox. How can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here, your trigger application will be Google Docs and your action application will be Dropbox. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks so that you can explore the entire application. Now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user. And here we have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabby Connect as we are doing this integration using Pably Connect software. Now we have reached the dashboard. Again, on the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this and a dialog box has appeared which is asking me to name this workflow. I can name it anything, like you can give any random name here. So what is my objective here? My objective is that every time a file is uploaded in Google document, then automatically it should be added as a text file in my Dropbox. So I'm going to name it as create text files in Dropbox for each new Google document. So now I'm going to click on create. So as I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. So one is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. Now here, what is my objective? My objective is that every time a file is added in Google document, and automatically should be added as a text file in Dropbox. Why do I want that? So there can be various reasons for the same: compatibility, formatting, privacy, storage, so that like on Google documents, multiple people are working together. Now, if I want to have the original file for reference, so I want to keep it as a text file with myself. Now, in this case here, my trigger application would be Google document. So let's click on this here. And now the trigger event. So this is the event that will make my workflow run. It will be new document. So every time a new document is added, this workflow is going to run. Now I'm going to click on connect, add new connection. Why? Because Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Google Documents account. Let's click on sign in with Google. And here we have to choose the account. So once I have done this, so Pabbly Connect Drive wants to access my Google account. So I'm going to allow because this is absolutely safe. And here you can see that the authorization has been successful, which basically means that Google Documents is now connected with Pabbly Connect. Now here in my Google Documents, the last document that I had uploaded was this: why has Instagram become so popular? So when I click on save and send test request, then you can see that it is going to show me the same document as the API response. So let me go down. And here you can see why has Instagram become so popular. This particular document we have received. So here, as soon as I click on save and send test request, so I have received the response. But it may take a few minutes for me to create the document. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delay my workflow by a few minutes. For this, I'm going to choose a feature by Pabbly, which is delay. So here, I want to delay it for, let's say, 5 minutes. So I'm going to select minutes and the value here would be 5. And now I'm going to click on save and send test request. If you're creating lengthier document, then you can also change the delay value to 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Now here you can see that my workflow has been successfully delayed for 5 minutes. Now once this is done, and as I take you back to the document, here you can see that this file has been shared only with me. And when I want the same file to be uploaded as a text file in Dropbox, it is going to ask me to make sure that it is not a private file. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to add another action step. This time my event would be Google Drive. So where is Google Drive here? Here it is. And what is my action event here? It would be share a file with anyone. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Google Drive account. So I'm going to click on add new connection and sign in with Google. So once this is done, let's click on the account, and here again Pabbly Connect Drive wants to access to my Google account. So I am going to allow the access, and here you can see that the authorization has been successful. So once this is done, here we have to enter the file ID. So I'm going to map the same. So first of all, I'm going to toggle this towards the right, and let's delete this. Now here I'm going to go to step 1, and here we have to provide the file ID. So as I take you down, let's look for the ID, and this here is the file ID. Let's click on this, and now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see that we have been given the permission. Anyone would be able to access this file now. And then again, as I take you down, so here we have received the text plain link. This is the link that I wish to upload in my Dropbox. Now I'm going to choose my final action step, which here would be Dropbox. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to upload a file. Let's click on this and click on connect. So here again Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Dropbox account. Let's click on add new connection and connect with Dropbox. So here we can see that the authorization has been successful, and here we have to provide the file URL. So I'm going to click on this, go to step 3, and here we have to look for the text, plain text here. So this here is the link. And then we have the file name. So I wish to add the file name. For this I'm going to go to step 1, and as I scroll down, this is the file name. Now it is mentioned that you have to write the name with proper file extension. So since this is a text file, so I'm going to write .txt. Okay, and once this is done, the folder path. So this is my Dropbox account. Here I have created a folder. The name is Pabbly Documents. So what is my path? This here is my path. I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. So once this is done, let's click on save and send test request. And here you can see that we have received the response. So this basically means that the text file must now be uploaded on Dropbox in that particular folder. So let's go and check the same. So this is Pabbly Docs, and yes, here you can see that inside Pabbly Docs, we have received the text file. So I'm going to open this and see if it gets opened, and yes, here you can see that we have received the file in the required format, which basically means that this integration is a success. But we also need to check the same in real time. So I'm going to go back to the documents, and here let's go back, and I'm going to add another document. Okay, so let's just create a random document. So this is a random document. So this is just a test document to check the integration process, and let's write the name, which is test doc. Okay, so once I have created this, what should happen? So automatically, a text file must be created in Dropbox. But here, let me take you to Pabbly Connect once again, and here you can check that our trigger application, here on the right hand side it is written that this trigger will check for new data in every 10 minutes, which basically means the trigger application has a polling time of 10 minutes. So the workflow is going to run after every 10 minutes to fetch for new data. So now we are supposed to wait for 10 minutes, and then again we had delayed it by 5 minutes. So we are supposed to wait for 10-15 minutes, and then the same file would be uploaded on Dropbox as a text file. So now let's wait. So it's been 10 minutes, and now I'm going to take you back to the Dropbox, and yes, here you can see our file. So here it is. This basically means that our integration process is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was Google Docs, where the event was new document. Then we had a delay by Pabbly for 5 minutes so that the document can be created and then further it can be shared on Dropbox. Then our action application was Google Drive, where we had to change the privacy settings and we made it accessible to everyone. Then we had a final action step, Dropbox, where we had to upload a file. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.